Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Spins away from defenders. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. And the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Wideout's now clustered. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Can they catch him? They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. Browns offense takes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Ooh, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
To the air, it's Kramer. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Fires it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show the accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those warm chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Looking downfield, it's Kramer. Quick throw to the left side, and he's got it. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
They'll try to run this one in, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So we're all tied up after that one for the potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now.
Texas.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Receivers are bunched together. To throw, it's Kramer. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Trojans hustle to the line to run that hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires this one deep middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat. It gives the offense the ball at the 32.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on it.
Bites off a defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up scrimmage in a hurry.
So here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Trying to extend the play. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson, that's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kick is a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Well, throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Back to pass. It's Kramer. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive moving. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, he escapes, Kirk, extends the play. That was just a thing of beauty.
What a great job of just getting out of the pocket and staying calm when it looked like nothing was there. He scrambled, found the open receiver downfield, just like we've seen so many times from this guy on film.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only...
It's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. There's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff heading left. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. That puts him on top in the second half.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. Receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back, it's Kramer. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Kramer. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern California. Here's the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Scanning the field, it's Kramer. Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the tailback's got it again. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Important second down play coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Kramer. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On the run, he'll let it go. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on 4th down.
Oh, Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Longhorns expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they